Republicans who no longer believe in having a federal republic, stop calling us the left. The left doesn't exist. Not the way you're using it. Because what you now call the left is just everybody else who isn't you. It's everybody who isn't watching Hate the World television to get their news. It's everybody else who doesn't want to cancel elections or do away with the idea of a people-run government. Everybody who isn't terrified of doctors or teachers or people who are experts in their field. There is no left versus right, where both sides are equally insane, and there's centrists in the middle. There's one side, a giant group of mostly white people, who appear to want to secede from the Union or destroy it. Then there's some old folks in deep denial who want to find a middle ground with that, like the West Virginia Democrat Senator Joe Manchin, who makes over $500,000 a year from his coal company. Now, you know there was a former Exxon lobbyist, and he was caught on tape talking about senators that are critical to Exxon's interests. And he called Joe Manchin the kingmaker. Senator Manchin, the only thing that he's moderate about is the stranglehold fossil fuel has over our climate. A moderate stranglehold. That's a centrist, occupying the middle ground between giant corporations controlling our economy and the rest of us. Regardless of their diversity statements, those big companies' political contributions make very clear how scientific they are about making easy prey of majorities of white people to fight any form of regulation or taxes on them, getting you to unwittingly vote against your own interests again and again because of, ironically, identity politics. All they have to do is get someone to say your implanted trigger words. Socialism. Communism. Anyway, then there's the rest of us. People who got vaccinated in kindergarten and thought that was normal, like wearing underwear and using soap, cooperating with flight attendants when flying through the air in air taxis. You know, modern life. Are you familiar with all this incredible technology? It's like you were just unfrozen, because it's hard to find an explanation for how it's mainly your one monochromatic group that thinks immunization records and little paper masks during a global health crisis is fascism. So the rest of us are going, oh my God, the rules for kindergarten are oppression? Because they're not. And even 5-year-olds know that. But we are wondering, where is your adult supervision? This ongoing temper tantrum, it's not a mystery. You're worried you're never going to be in charge again or the center of attention. But it's okay. When we say save the whales, that does not mean kill the dolphins. And talk about cancel culture. God forbid the rest of us talk about slavery, which begat segregation.